Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, welcome to week 2 paper preview video for 2022-2023 UK football stroke Aussie season, which is a blue coupon week for which we are bringing you this video recording by introducing you to the papers which you use on this channel for the week, which are the POOLS Telegraph, the Special Advance Fixture, and the Right On Football Fixture. And during the course of this video recording, we'll be showing you the pages of the paper as mentioned, while showing you the areas we're expecting the draws from or the cannot draw that will bring you your way on this video and a subsequent video for the week. During the course of this video recording, we'll be showing us how number 36 is a one-backer draw and it's coming with proof from our Right On Football Fixture. It's an every 80 weeks banker draw, which will be showing us during the course of this video recording, while also telling us that the pair of number 42 pairing number 31, that also is coming from our Right On Football Fixture. That's where we'll be getting the proof from. Like we've seen so far, the Aussie season has not been that favorable, but so far so good. We're almost coming to an end of the Australia season, as it were, but we're still expecting good things to come our way, like it's been promising our POOLS Telegraph. I think the back page for last week, we actually do have our POOLS Telegraph for this week, and at the back page I think something like that was promised, or in this late news section. So we're expecting goodies to actually come to pass at the end of the day. Like, you know, on this channel, this is the paper preview video. We'll be showing you this on our screen is our special advance fixture for the week to 2023, and the date of play for the matches are on the 15th and 16th of July 2023. It's a blue coupon week, where on the left hand side of this journal we have our 1 to 49 matches right here for us, where from game 1 to 8 is our NSW Division 1, while from game 9 to 13 is our NSW Division 2, as it were, while below that is our Queensland Premier Division from numbers 14 to numbers 19, while the Victoria Division 1 is from number 19 to number 24 right there for us. Then on the right hand side of this journal, we have our first column as the treble jinx column, with game 1 to game 14 being forecasted there, while below that is our total sequence with letter C and Z, and that is number 3 and number 26, while below that we have, while on the left hand side from numbers 25 to numbers 30 we have the West Australia Premier right there for us. Below that is the South Australia Premier from number 31 to number 36. Then while from numbers 37 to numbers 40, that's the Tasmania Premier League division in the Aussie League for this season. And below that is from numbers 41 to numbers 45 is the North Premier League. That's the Northern Premier League. Then on the right hand side we have the shortlist column with game 1 to game 8 being forecasted there. Below that is our expert trial, where we have 3 games being forecasted there, and below that is our high score quiz column, where we have the numbers in the boxes from boxes 1 to 9, and below that is the easy column, and that's the last but not the least column on the front page of our special advance fixture for week 2 2023. We can see some repetition which takes place in the high score quiz column against that of the expert trial and also that of the easy column. In our box 5, where we have number 23 of our high score quiz is being repeated to game 3 of our expert trial, while also we have game 1 which is in box 1, number 4 which is in box 1 of our high score quiz is being repeated to game 1 of our easy column. Those who are not new to our channel, they know these are some of the ways we used to bring the draws or the canal draws from these journals, and these are some of the sequences we are going to be looking at during the course of this video recording and the next ones to come. Next, we'll be moving through our POOLS Telegraph to also see the pages of that journal for this week. But before we do that, we'll be heading straight to our 80 weeks sequence, which is giving us number 36 as our one-backer draw, and we'll be seeing that from our Right On Football Fixture before we head to the POOLS Telegraph segment proper. This right here on our screen is our Right On Football Fixture for week 22 2020, and what are we looking at? We're looking at our 14 box for this particular week. We'll have number 49, and that's the match between St. Mirren and Aberdeen, and that match ended up as a draw. So 80 weeks time, we'll be marking that same position as a banker draw for us. So that's how it sets. Every 80 weeks, you take that position as a one banker draw. So the next 80 week from now will be week 32, 2022. So, sorry, week 42, 2022. That is when we'll be expecting to mark a draw at that spot again. So here we go for that week 42, 2022. We have in our 14 box number 16, and that's the match Swansea versus Middlesbrough, and it ended up as a draw for us right there. So the next time we'll be seeing this sequence, we'll be looking at week 2, 2023. And like you see what we did for last week, we actually did bring you fantastic sequence from our calculation method, but most of them did not scale through except for number 19, which actually did scale through as predicted. But not to worry, we're going to be revealing to you so many other sequences like you've never seen before, and hopefully most of them will be working this time around. So the next time we'll be seeing this sequence, we'll be looking at week 2, 2023. That's when it will be 80 weeks once again. So here we go with the week. In our 14 box, we have number 36, and that's W Adelaide and Adelaide Comet. So those are the teams there in our number 36, which we expect to end up in a draw because it is 80 weeks time. And that brings us to looking at the pages of our Right on Football fixture for this week, where at the bottom section we have our compiler final 4 there with number 47, 7, 34, and number 8. While on top of that we have the compiler X verdict column with game 1 to 10 being forecasted there, and on top of that we have the super pair with number 34 and 35, while on top of the super pair we have our fortune box, and on top of that we have the 3 best draws with number 5, 6, and 7. And we can see some repetition which actually takes place in this column. We have our left hand side game of our super pair being repeated to the 3rd spot of our compiler final 4. We'll be revealing a sequence about that particular repetition that we're seeing right now in our subsequent video. And the first column on this journal is our compiler X selection column with game 1 to game 21 being forecasted there, while below that is our 5 fortune games. We will have 5 games being forecasted there, and below the 5 fortune games is our group matches with the 3 yellow patch with trials embedded in each of those patches. So next we'll be looking at the back page of our Right on Football fixture to see the column on this paper. On the back page of our Right on Football fixture, we don't have much to scoop from this part. We have the overseas pools compiler draw statistics column. We have letter A to P in that column, and below each of those letters we have trials embedded in them, while at the right hand side we have the key column where we have number 22 for this week. Then below that is the expert gazette column where we have number 24 hook number 25. And what I've seen about this particular expert gazette column, in an even week when you have serial numbers in that column, is not been doing too well in recent times. I think I'll be showing that to us subsequently. That tells you that number 24 and 25, we should be very careful about them. We should have something concrete projecting them before we go for them as a draw. Other than that, I think that could end up as a cannot draw for this particular week. So the next we'll be seeing now is our Pools Telegraph to see the various pages of that journal and see what to expect from it. Some key areas worthy of note from our Pools Telegraph is particularly on the front page. Our top tips column, we have number 4 before number 2, and usually when you have a big number before small number in that column, in our game 1 and 2 of our top tips column, we usually have a forecast about that, so we'll be looking at that. Why not also forgetting the yellow patch here where we have number 18 and 21, which is our even week pair for us right there, and we'll be looking at that also to make us know if we are expecting a draw from that column. And we also have some other wonderful repetition at the front page that we'll be looking at as well, and that has to do with the revised treble chance column, where we can see game 1 being repeated to game 15, and also game 3 being repeated to game 17. Why not forgetting game 4 is being repeated to game 18. So these are some of the games we're going to be looking at, and the repetition of those games are actually, I think game 1 is number 4, while game 18 and 17 is number 29 and 30. See that a lot of revision was done about those particular games, and we'll be looking at that closely in a subsequent video as well, where we'll look at page 2 of this particular journal in this episode. The page 2 of our Pools Telegraph is usually fun to look at because this is the powerhouse of this journal for every other week. We have the natural A column where we have number 4 pairing number 8, and at our sequence B column we have number 12 pairing number 34, and below that we have the breaking news missing numbers of foliage column where we have number 20, 28, numbers 42 and numbers 15, while on the left hand side we have the commentary games column where commentary game 1 is the match Empty Drake versus Manly United, and that is number 4, while commentary game 4 is Pet Glory versus Olympic, and that is number 30. Our commentary game 2 is the match between St. George C and Sydney FC, and that is number 5, while commentary game 5 is Launceston C versus S Hobart, and that is number 38 right there for us. While our commentary game 6 is the pair of F Athena versus Sorrento, that's number 29, and Pet Glory versus Olympic K, and that is number 30. While our commentary game 3 we have Bentley G versus S Melbourne, and that is number 19, while our commentary game 3 pair is number 12 and 34. So that is our page 2 of our Pools Telegraph, the major areas which we usually use. Now we'll be looking at the inside back page and also the back page of our Pools Telegraph for this week. At the inside back page of our Pools Telegraph, we really do not have anything much to show there. Also at the back page, nothing much to show other than the cartoon column. We'll have our correct corner as number 12 and 34, while our good tidings, good luck corner we have number 26 and number 12, while at the midsection we have the cartoon column right here for us. Nothing much to show from the inside back page and the back page of our Pools Telegraph for this week. Now we'll be looking at the pair of number 42 pairing number 31, and that sequence is coming from a Right On Football fixture which will be proven shortly. Before I go into that, I want to appeal to you, in case you like this type of video that you're watching right now, click on that like button. It goes a long way and we really do appreciate it. And I want to say shout out to all those who are subscribed to our channel. We've been able to hit 500 plus now and we are growing. Let's keep it going that we can get this community to be as large as possible. Shout out to everyone who has subscribed and remain subscribed to this channel. Don't worry, soon we'll be bringing you games that will actually surprise you and make you to win real big. We're working so hard on that, so don't get frustrated because of the type of results that we'll be having in recent times. It happens like that sometimes you lose and sometimes you win, but remember, the losses makes you to win at the end of the day because it makes you to work hard and get at winning once again. Place your comment in the comment section. Make us know how you feel about our presentation, and if you want to choose a particular video you want to make us do for the extra corner video, which we give out 5 options every week, you can choose either you want us to make the one banker video, that is 1. 2, if you want us to make the pair video, you can go ahead and choose that. And 3, if you want us to make the NAP video, we do welcome all of these suggestions. And 4, if you want us to make the winning line video, which is 5 games, go ahead and make a choice there. We'll do that video for you. While also if you want us to make the 5 dead games video, you can choose that as your option 5. Choose one per person, then we'll collate all of the results and make a particular video, and that is our extra corner video for the week. And remember, at the midweek we also bring our main video where we'll show you wonderful sequence that we will have actually worked on. That particular video presentation is purely sequence that we have for you for the week. And also with the extra corner video, we take our time to really work on these things and bring you a particular presentation without showing you the papers anymore. We just show you the sequence and show you the proof, show you the which they occurred and how they came to be. So that's what we basically do. In case you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and get subscribed, or you've seen our video but you're not subscribed yet, get subscribed to this channel so that you can see our video more of this and also be able to win your bet on a weekly basis. And these matches are being played on the weekend, taken from the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture for the week. So with that being said, let's move straight up into the pair of number 42 pairing number 31 from our Right On Football fixture. let's pay attention to this fantastic sequence that we're going to be revealing. And how does the sequence operate? You check your box 2 of your 3 best draws. That same game will be repeated to game 10 of our compiler X selection, our compiler X verdict column. If that repetition happens, then you check your game 1 and 2 of your compiler X verdict column. That must give you a draw for that week. For this week, 38/2022, we had numbers 12 and 43, and both were 2 draws for that week. So the next time we'll be seeing this sequence, we know what to expect now. And this transpired for week 44, 2021. We have number 20 in our box 2 of our 3 best draws be repeated to game 10 of our compiler X verdict column, and our game 1 and 2 of our compiler X verdict column, which were number 9 and 34, gave us a draw, for which we marked number 9 as a draw that week. So the next time this sequence said, we also do know what to expect. And that makes us to look at week 40, 2021. We have number 37 in our game 2 of our 3 best draws column, and it's been repeated to game 10 of our compiler X verdict column. Therefore, our game 1 and 2 of our compiler X verdict column, which were number 32 and 41, give us a draw, for which we marked number 41 for that week. So the next time we'll be looking at anything like this again is for week 2, 2023. For this particular week, we have number 6 in our box 2 of our 3 best draws column, and be repeated to game 10 of our compiler X verdict column. Therefore, our game 1 and 2 of our compiler X verdict column becomes a suspect for 1 draw for the week, and that encompasses numbers 42 and 31. So that's how we arrive at this particular pair that we brought our way. Click on that like button, get subscribed to this channel, help to share this video to other places who see them, and join to benefit all that you are gaining from this channel, which are basically free of charge. And shout out to all those who are behind the scenes sponsoring us and also clicking on that like button and getting subscribed. See you in the next video.